Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 16 of Crusader Kings 2. We are currently the king, or the Maharaja, of Talakad Ganga. So we started off as the Duke of Gangavadi, and we've expanded slightly, lost some land, gained it back again. We are slowly starting to expand. Before we continue, I'd like to say a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Gamer Cowboy, who is sponsoring this entire series with his generous donation on Patreon. Thank you very much. And let's go and see if we can rob some people of some more land. I'm going to go ahead and pause the game, because I do believe that we need to try and get a little bit of... Oh, defensive pact opposing us has been disbanded. That's very nice. We were becoming a little bit threatening. In fact, we still are threatening, but that is going down. We can sort of appoint some more commanders, which we should probably do. You have a... Yeah, sure. How much is that going to cost us? A fair bit of prestige and 119 gold. But sure, let's go and do it. We can go and grab that at some point. Oh, we've lost the trait of brave. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and... what do we want to do? Let's bring our Chancellor back. There isn't a lot of point in being there. Just going to perform statecraft for the time being. Many of my people really don't like me. Mostly for raised levies. You desire the Raj of... Pandya Nadu. Is that one that I control? It is. I only have 2 ducal titles. I only really need to keep Gangavadi, really, don't I? So if I give away this one, which we can, I can give that away to him. Do I control any of these directly? No, you do control 3 of them. You're a triple count. You're my steward. Sure then, let's go and grant you the Raj of Pajinadu. You can take all the lower titles as well. That'll be him happy. So now I have 1 duke sitting beneath me. It should help to reduce my title loss on succession. Why am I still losing the Raj of Gangavadi? It's the one duchy that I have direct control of. Why am I going to lose it? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense, game. Right, we'll try and get some money back. Commanders, that's something that we need to do. Minor titles. Let's go in and show commanders. We are missing 2. One of them is a 0, which is pointless. We can make Hardan into a commander. You are a 0, but I guess you can go in there. But yeah, we're a little bit light on people in the court at the moment. Let's keep looking for places where we can attack. That would break a truce, so we can't do that one. Ask to press claims has been received. So you've got a claim against this guy. I'm going to decline that because I've got my... Yeah, counts as discontent, that's fine. I've got my own reasons to attack this guy, though I think we've still... Oh, no, we don't have a truce here, actually. So I could declare war on you and claim... Can we get the entire duchy? We've got a de jure claim on the duchy. That is the entire duchy, isn't it? Yeah. So we've got a de jure claim on that duchy. He does have a friend... who is this guy up here. I'm not particularly bothered about. At least I don't think I am. Actually, I'm not sure. Is that him? I didn't quite... I think I got my icon wrong. Let's have a look. Let's just check that again. This is Ratanpur. So, is it this one? Or is it this one? Looked like his icon. It was definitely a yellow one. It might have been this one. Ratanpur, yes, it's you. You've got 1,000 men. You're quite a distance away. You've got 600 men of your own. We can field Not quite as many of my own as I'd like. We will try and get that back. Raised levies is up quite high, so we probably don't want to raise the vassal levies for a while. That might be a little bit risky. We can create another duchy should we want to, but I don't think we really need to. Creating too many duchies where you don't need it is potentially problematic. Spear throwing competition. Yeah, let's go and do that. It'll raise people's opinion of us if it works. One person has become mangled and severely injured. It's just a random courtier, so it's not really that important. A sole victor emerges. Again, just another random courtier. That's fine. Ah, we've gained some martial and some personal combat ability. Or was that the other guy? I don't know. Somebody gained some martial and some personal combat ability. No, it might have been me. 24 martial. Would you look at that? That is just absolutely ridiculous. More diplomacy and learning as well. Oh, well, that's good. Now, we do have some children. Not bad, considering we are a homosexual. At least we are doing our duty. My wife is ill. Didn't get to choose the wife. The stewardship's not great, but the rest of her stats are okay. She does have the old gout, and she's stressed, but we'll call for the court physician anyway. So I would like to try and take these two provinces, if we can pull it off at all. Yes, don't like some of these title losses, but that's fine. What do you want us to do here? Go on a pilgrimage. Yeah, we can do that. We can go on a pilgrimage. Let's go ahead and that'll be under intrigue. And down near the bottom somewhere. Go on a pilgrimage. Fine. Costs us a little bit of gold, but that is okay. We'll get some karma. Let's seek the birthplace of Krishna. Why not? But we want to go ahead and take on this fight here. So this is our actual capital. I don't know why we'd lose Gangavadi. We should keep this. It should be our duchy. What counties do I own? That's in... where are we? What do I want? De jure. So it should be all of the ones in Gangavadi, really. Can I go back up one? Yeah, see, I seem to hold a few outside, which I don't really want. Just want the ones within Gangavadi. That one is fine. Yeah, that one is probably not. Well, we'll sort it out when the time comes, because as much as I try and fiddle things so that I get the land that I want to get on a death of a ruler, it never quite seems to work out that way. So there probably isn't an awful lot of point me worrying about it too much. My journey begins. So we've got a regent assigned, which is our son. Now then, how many armies could we raise? Currently 2.61k. Of our own, almost 2k. Actually got quite a bit of potential levy there that we could raise. It is going to take a while to get that back up. The more people that like us, the better, though. So as soon as these raised levies start to go away, we will have some short reign years as well that'll be causing some problems. So when they start to go away, that will help things out. But yeah, we could definitely grab another... I think we could just get on and do this. I think it'd be quite easy for us to do. So that's what I'm actually going to do. We're just going to drop the speed down slightly while we start this war. Let's go in here. Let's check your pacts. Oh, you actually have a pact with that guy now. That is unfortunate. So that is our old ruler. This guy up here, although he looks like he might be in other trouble. So if I were to declare war on you, would he come into your aid? No, he would not. In that case then, let's go ahead and do that. So we'll start the war. Can't see any troops there anyway, but we'll go and raise our own levies. Let's go and get them all together over here in Talakad. Sure where his armies are. A large group of mounted warriors block your way. The local Raja is a man that is taken upon himself to receive pilgrims, merchants, and other relieve pilgrims, merchants, and other travellers of some of their wealth in order to allow them passage. Turning back is not an option. Either we pay or we will have to fight. We gain the trait Brave. 10% chance we become wounded. Sure. Let's get Brave back. We didn't become wounded. Excellent. Always nice to have that brave, because it's an additional, is it martial? Yeah, +2 martial. Morale, defense, vassal opinion, it's always worth having. We could become but we don't want to be deceitful. Let's become temperate, maybe. There we go. Gives us more stewardship. We definitely need some more of that. We have arrived. Right, let's get everybody together. Let's group them all up. Let's make sure we have some decent people in place. Yeah, the guy... We don't have that many decent marshals. You've got 0 marshal score, but you should be fine. I don't think we're actually going to be getting too many fights here. We can become cynical. It gives us some intrigue. It gives a bit of church opinion, but it's not a terrible trait. See, there are some traits you can gain in this game which are quite clearly positive, and there are some traits that are quite clearly negative, and then there's a few that are sort of, you know, in the middle, somewhere in between. Pilgrim, monthly karma, and same faith opinion. So the Regency has ended. We gained some devotion. So all of these things that you pick up certainly do help out. So it shouldn't take too long to siege this. This is our son, who's become a brilliant strategist. Fantastic. One thing I always forget to do is to assign a guardian to the children. Because if you have a specific person raise them, then their own sort of background and traits are likely to rub off on them. If you are the guardian of the child directly, then you have the ability to sort of control their learning. If you give it to somebody else, you don't have that control. But if I wanted to teach somebody to be a spy, I'd have to sort of pass them off to somebody who had a much higher intrigue skill. Are you married? You are not. See if we can find you a wife. Do we have any geniuses in here? We do. Do we have any geniuses that don't have terrible stats who aren't already really old? You're a bit slow. We don't have any geniuses. Okay, do we have any who are quick? You're going to be quick. You're only 7 currently. But sure, let's arrange a betrothal there. Get you married. Get some better genes within the family. So what have we got here? Yep, you've accepted the betrothal. Fantastic. So I'm going to put the game speed back up again now, as we don't actually seem to be fighting any armies. I don't know where his armies are. I can only assume that he's doing something else. We have a... Well, we have a daughter. Okay. This is the sons that I really need to name, because all of my, I guess I've actually got a couple of female patrons now, but we can put those in. I should have done that one. I always forget. Usually I only have guys. What have we got here? Somebody has usurped the title. It doesn't really affect me directly, so I don't care all that much. We've got a victory over here. There's 14%. Shouldn't take long at all to get these holdings down. Like I said, I really have no idea where his armies are. He must be off fighting in some sort of other war somewhere. Or he just decided straight up that he wasn't even going to bother raising his levies. We have a victory. We're already on 53%. If the autosave will go away and allow me to select my troops. This is his land over here as well, of course. So I don't think we've got any claim on that. But we are going to try and expand out as much as we can. This particular fort is falling quickly. Here he comes. He's got 1,000 men heading towards us. He's going to try and take back his capital county. We're just going to go straight over there and attack that army. We do have the numbers. He doesn't even have anybody leading the centre, so that's going to work out bad for him. He's moving up there, so let him. I did have somebody comment on one of these videos the other day saying that he would have loved to watch the series, but he didn't like it because I turned off Shattered Retreat. This game never used to have Shattered Retreat. Shattered Retreat was something that they actually added. Oh yeah, cool, we might be able to get the Immortal. Somebody actually the developers probably. sure. Yeah, the developers probably added it. But it was the ability to have Shattered Retreat. So what never used to be in the game became the default, which was where you defeat an army, they do like they do in EU4, and they just sort of wander off on the other side of the map, which can have its advantages, of course. I mean, you know, it is... If an army just wanders across the map, it does give them a bit of a chance to recover a little bit. Ah, now this is... You've got involved in this now, have you? I thought you weren't going to... We've got 100% anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Make sure we're paused up. And, yeah, we've already got 100%. Offer peace. Force demands. Thank you very much. So we can just go ahead and drop the levies. There we go. Didn't even really lose all that many men. It's not at war anymore. Gained some more land. I'm still below my vassal limit. That's absolutely fine. You want me to construct a temple? See, temples are very expensive. A temple is 600. Just can't do it. This is like a really, really difficult thing to do here. But there aren't many societies that we can join. Paying your passage. I'm not going to say I believe the stories, but we've picked up some promising information, my lord. However, we could do with some more supplies if we are to journey even further. In fact, I would like to send word to hire scouts in certain more distant regions if we are to follow the leads and continues this mission. He pauses at the door, his posture strained. Of course, there are other ways to reach eternity, he sighs. When you open your mouth to respond indignantly, he interrupts you. I suppose your attitude comes with the job, master. My apologies. Your marshal exits the room and steps, growing faint, considering your opinions. I shall send word for the whole world if needed. That is a lot of gold. I'll spruce up the armory. Continue looking without any special aid. Well, I don't really want to give away 200 odd gold. Let's give away the 78 gold. I'm tempted to keep building this up, but I'm also a little bit worried that we're going to lose it on death. But building it up would certainly help. Let's go for the castle town because it'll give us more tax income. More tax income is always good. So we've still got that title that we can create. We've still got a weak claim. Designate a regent. Gathering of friends, sure, let's go along. This is our Chancellor, so let's try and keep everybody happy. Now then, we do actually have a claim on this province here. We do still have that truce with you, which is somewhat annoying. What about you? We still have that truce with you as well. Okay, so truces all around. Some of this land here, I believe we do have claims on. Can't declare war on you directly because you are the vassal of this guy, who's now just a little snotty kid. Doesn't look like we have any de jure claims over here. Why would I want to claim that? Got random claims on all sorts of stuff. Border disputes we're not too bothered about. So if we want any of this, we'll have to go and get some claims. It would be nice to get the rest of that back into the fold, though. Also the Maldives as well. The Maldives should really still be ours. Offer vassalization. They would say no. Mostly because of the religion. Speaking of religion, what is our guy up to these days? We are... I believe we're actually Jain. Where are we? Positions. You are proselytizing. Currently in Madurai. I have no idea which one that is. You are down here. Yeah, it doesn't look like that has converted. Let's move you there. I'm not sure which is our... I'm sure we are the Jain religion. Not Hindu. Not too sure. Send some elephants for prestige. Sure, we've got the gold. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, not even too sure what our religion is supposed to be. Religion. Does this not even tell us? We are... Oh, no, we are Hindu. So, yeah, we want to be converting the Jain provinces. Okay. We can do that. So, you don't like us because we're the wrong religion. What religion are you, then? Oh, you're a completely different religion altogether because you're... You are... Buddhist. Right, okay. So you're probably never going to accept vassalization. So if you want to make... We are probably going to have to attack you. Do we have any ships yet? We've got 7 ships. So we could take 700 men. How big are your armies? Not 700 men strong. Okay. We can declare a war on you. But that is probably something we'll do on the next video. We should be able to get enough men across there to take it. Other than that, I guess we just need some of these other truces to time out so we can attack these guys. Let's get the old party started. And we have a new daughter. Okay. Puji, let's put you in there. And we have a son as well. Right, time to get Gamer Cowboy back into the game. As you got unceremoniously killed off earlier on. That is fantastic. Another one, diplomacy. We are getting some good stats on this guy now. Our diplomacy is a little bit crappy, but martial, stewardship, and intrigue is all doing very, very well here. Got 2 sons. It'd probably be a little bit easier if we did only have 1. You've got a lot of martial. I'll give you that. That's a lot of martial. You've got a lot of diplomacy. You're not quite as good. We've got 2 hard hands. Maybe we want to get rid of this one, and maybe we want to get rid of this one and keep the slightly better one. I don't know. Who is our current? Why don't you like me? You raise levies, you're a title claimant, and you're ambitious. Might be better putting somebody else in there. But no, you're a powerful vassal. It's not good that he doesn't like me. But we might be able to find a way to do away with him. But yes, I think what we might need to do is... what we've got to consider is who would we want to play as here? You're stubborn, you're trusting, you're envious, you're a brilliant strategist and a direct leader. Whereas Hardan here has some good diplomacy, but his martial's not so good. He's also content and charitable. It's a difficult one. Although we do know that we are going to be getting the quick wife here, so maybe this is the way that we want to go. So we can go into nominations and actually nominate this guy, which I think might be slightly better. People might go for him, they might not. Apprentice board gamer will be removed from Harden the Cruel. And Games Master. So that gives us +1 martial again, +2 more diplomacy. We now have a new heir, so that law seems to have passed. Yes, it did. Excellent. Your vassal is concerned about his non-inheriting sons and asks you to consider them when looking for new vassals. Sure, 200 gold. We can give away a random duchy somewhere. Idle Council members are martial. Why are you not training troops? Go and train troops. Okay, I think that is probably enough for now. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. Once again, a very big thank you to Gamer Cowboy for sponsoring this series, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.